Breaking news: Odysseus and Penelope were found arguing in a public setting.
Yesterday, I had the chance to interview Penelope and Odysseus about their long and painful journey. Let's listen and see what they have to say.
How did you feel when your husband left the day that you gave birth to Telemachus?
I felt very scared and worried. I never knew where he was at times. I was very lonely.
How did you struggle in raising your son all those years alone without your husband?
Over the years while I raised my son, Telemachus, it was quite challenging, but it was all right because he just reminded me of Odysseus, and it just showed how strong he was, and I knew he was going to be okay.
How did you feel when you found out about your husband's affairs?
When I found out Odysseus had an affair with other women on his journey, it made me feel quite betrayed, like any other woman would feel if her husband did that to her.
How did you feel when you finally realized the beggar in your home was Odysseus, your husband?
I was shocked when I found out Odysseus was the beggar in my house, because I thought he was dead for all those years.
How did you feel, Odysseus, when you first saw the Cyclops?
How did I feel when I saw the Cyclops? Terrified, but I couldn't really show that I was terrified, because if I was terrified, all my other warriors that were there with me would have been terrified. So I had to keep strong, but deep down I was terrified. And we finally did defeat the Cyclops. We stabbed him in the eye, but then his father, Poseidon, came after us later, which was even more scarier. But Poseidon helped me get home, so I guess everything happens for a reason.
Did you know, Odysseus, that you would survive the journey, or did you ever have doubts?
And many times I thought I would. I was just awaiting for my turn for death. Fortunately, it didn't come, thank God.
How did you feel when you saw your men die?
It was a horrible experience, and I regret it every single day. I was wondering why it had to be them and not me. Why?
How is your relationship today?
I think our marriage is going pretty good for being apart for 20-some years, and I think it's going good. What about you?
I don't think so.
Penelope has an opinion.
Since he's had like 20 affairs when he was gone on his journey.
That has nothing to do with the question.
Yes, it does. It has to do with our marriage.
Well, I thought you were having affairs with many men.
Why would I when I was waiting for you?
Well, I thought you had just given up.
Why?
Okay, the interview's over. Thank you for your time.
Come on, let's go. We're
No.
going. I'm not answering your question. I told
I'm
you
not
already.
leaving here
I'm not
till you
going to
answer
answer. Not on
question.
live television.
Why not?
No, let's go.
Today in Ithaca, we are experiencing very light showers that may cause some flooding around the area. So stay inside and be safe.
Now let's look what's happening in Sparta.